Hey guys, this is Mark from Adventure Time Outdoors. We're in the backyard again, shooting another video of tarp setup. Sorry about the background noise, so we're just going to get right into it, okay guys? So for this project today, you're going to need 3 pegs, a tarp, and a little piece of rope. Basically what I've done is I've set it up in a pyramid position. I've put in 1 peg at the end to go right across to our tie down. I've got another peg over here and another peg on the other corner. Now my tarp isn't perfectly square. I did check it out. It is a half foot shorter on one side than the other. So I'm going to set up the camera and we're going to show you how this pops up. So the knot I'm using today is basically a taut line / clove hitch variation. So I'll tie that for you. I just cross it over like this, and I toss it over again, and I take my tag line, I pass it through where it makes the X, and I just kind of snug her down. And once I got that going, I just make another loop, tie it through again, snug it down, and then I've got my 3 loops, make it nice and tight, and it'll work the exact same way as a taut line or clove hitch. So now that we have our knot tied up, we're attached to the swing set, which would normally be a tree. I'm going to show you the benefits of tying one of these knots. I'm going to raise and lower the tarp or the shelter. It has a couple of benefits. One, if you have a fire out in front of you and you want to trap in more heat, you could drop down your tarp and keep the heat in, or you could raise it up to let in some cool air, or if you're claustrophobic or whatever reason it is you like to have it up and down. There's many benefits to being able to adjust your tarp height. So I'm going to go and demonstrate this for you. So basically what we've done is I've staked out the sides a little bit more to make it a little more tight. We're going to walk around the other side of the swing set, and I'm going to give you a view of what it looks like inside, how much room you have at the lower level or at the higher level. So basically this is what we're looking at. You can easily fit under there, climb under there. The tarp would be basically not too far away from you, but all the water would run off because you've got your line nice and tight. And yeah, it's a pretty decent shelter. Now I'm going to raise it up and I want to show as high as I can with the swing set, and I'll show you what kind of space you can create under there. So right now I have it set up at the highest setting I'm able to do with my swing set. But just to give you an idea, the front of it is just about the bottom of your chest. What I like to do personally is I tend to walk with a trekking pole quite often. I'm going to demonstrate this. Just hang on one. Now that the trekking pole's in there, you could easily fit 2 adults, maybe a child. If you don't have a trekking pole, you could always put a round stone, tie it off, and then attach that to another tree, or just use a stick or anything like this. But if you have some extra stakes, you could stake it down on the back end and really make it basically airtight. But of course, you wouldn't be setting the opening up into the wind. You'd be setting it up away from the wind to keep you out of the elements. But I'll give you a walk around and we'll take a look at what this setup looks like. At the front. The side. There's our tie down. Another tie down. And a look from the back. You can really notice that my tarp is not square. And my last tie down on the front. Now I definitely have to say the key to this is using the taut line or clove hitch variation, whichever one you want to call it. But you could quite easily your tarp setups can be very versatile, and you could basically adjust them and change them as you want. I mean, you can pretty much do any kind of setup that you'd like. Now, as a whole, guys, I typically use maybe 4 or 5 knots that I've learned and studied, and I've become quite good at. This one being one of them. But I know there's a lot of guys out there that have hundreds of knots in their arsenals, and really, I mean, how many of them are you going to use? I don't know. But I do suggest that the more you educate yourself on anything, the better you're going to be, and the easier life is going to be in general. That goes for everything. So if you're interested in learning a few knots just to make things a little easier for you, regardless of what you want to do, hang a clothesline, or make a tent, or set up a taut line, or tie on a fish hook. These are all things that take little time and a little bit of practice, and you can learn them quite well. So might be worth giving them a shot. But this is one of my favorite tarp setups. If you want to give it a try, get out there while you're out exploring the wilderness. Go right ahead. And if you guys have any others that are good that you'd like to show or share with us, set up a video. Maybe tag a link to one of the videos that you'll have in your YouTube channel, and attach it to our comments. I'd love to see what you got. Take care, guys. This is Mark from Adventure Time Outdoors. Get out and explore.